It's your boy Mason 933. We are on in Babylon and Imperial, where there's a homicide here at this hotel, or allegedly being investigated as a homicide. Originally, the call came out through Southeast as crime scene tape at 405 Imperial Highway. And again, you have to really listen out for these calls. They don't really want to broadcast a location due to a person who might be out on the loose. They don't want to give away that they discovered the body as fast, which is understandable in an investigation. But however, we need to know if there's a killer on the loose, and if there is, you know, exactly what the details are and who to look out for. It's your boy Mason 933. We are back to do a follow-up on a homicide that just occurred around 10:45 a.m. Young African-American woman found dead at room 111 here at Best Inn. Now, after seeing the video cameras that are pointing at this room, it's impossible. I mean, impossible for this person to get away. And the forensic team just left with multiple sacks of DNA and just all type of evidence. So if you pretty much turn yourself in. We are concerned about why our women are being targeted. A lot of women have been targeted lately, either shot or stabbed or etc. You know, I can mention Hawthorne, Gardena, Compton, you know, those areas. A lot of women have either been shot or came up somehow stabbed or whatever have you. But some of those have been domestic incidents. But in this case, a woman who was, you know, pretty much throat cut, a big hole found in her, multiple stab wounds is what, you know, the witness said at this location when she was discovered. And obviously when the coroner got here, they had to actually wait for forensics to finish what they were doing. So they called like at least 8 to 9 different homicide detectives here, and they came at a pair. They were just coming and going and coming and going. This could very well be one of those homicides that haunt LA, unknown if it's going to be unsolved, but that go all the way back to a lot of motel and hotel killings, almost like Norman Bates. It's your boy Mason 933. We on 74th and Western, where there's just been an ambulance shooting of a male and a female, very young and very serious condition. This would be the 4th shooting this week, and possibly the 4th homicide. Not to say that this is a homicide scene, but we definitely are going to be monitoring this call, 74th and Western, where a female and a male was shot in the upper extremity, sitting in or standing outside, unknown that there's a vehicle involved other than the one that left the scene. So what do we know so far on 74th and Western, where that left a 10-year-old African-American little sister shot in the leg, along with a friend of the family at a party. And a lot of calls from the penitentiary who are speaking out about, you know, no women, no kids. So we're definitely pushing a campaign for that. And we on watchful eyes, being the fact that 2 of our Latino brown sisters were also shot there on 83rd and Avalon. And a lot of these incidents go very quiet, because when it gets quiet, that means somebody has done something biblical. And in this case, we're saying to, you know, the community and to the code of the streets, once you break something, you can't take it back. People are supposed to learn about how and where to do things at when you do see women and kids or elderly, because people in the pen have cell phones and everybody want to know what's going on. Hey, I ain't a messenger. I ain't nobody, you know, better than you, but I will not make that mistake. In other shootings, in other places, we were definitely remembering Hannah Bell just up the street, killed on 76 at Western. There is a poster that she posted of a $50,000 reward. And as far as I know of, at this time, we're definitely saying to Hannah Bell, may she be gone and never forgotten. And Mikeana Johnson had just had her candlelight visual where the murderer of, you know, alleged murderer is still out. And they're asking why LAPD has not been forthcoming with the investigation. And I asked the mother about the evidence that they have in the coroner report, and possibly speaking to the coroner, and she definitely gave me some answers to her daughter's case.
They told us that we couldn't have her property until they wanted to hold on to her property until they got new evidence and to reopen the case, so that they'll have something to match up with whatever evidence that they mysteriously hope they will get. They won't give her none of her stuff.
Have you been in touch with the coroner's office as far as, separate? That's a separate investigation.
The coroner told me that I could come down there and talk to him, and he could give me more information on it, but hopefully it's more than what the detectives told us, because what the detectives gave myself and my mom, it wasn't enough to pacify a 1-month-old baby, and we just want answers.
Now this is going to be a hard question. Have you been given a death certificate, and what was the cause? Because I know the coroner, it was an issue about the cause of death, because in this case there's a ruling of either she was, how did she pass away?
They told us that it's still undetermined.
Okay. And a very, very sad, tragic ending to Mikeana Johnson as well. So, and then good news, there was a crash that happened a few months ago there on Figueroa, where 3 or more young ladies were involved, ejected from a vehicle. Very, very horrific crash, unknown why and what made the youngsters crash. I leave that up to God and them, but at this point, one of the survivors got on Instagram, and we're so happy to hear that there is a survivor out of that crash, because we definitely were told it wasn't a very horrific crash that left 3 or more young ladies dead there at the scene. And they pretty much wrote off everybody there at that scene, and lo and behold, God shows his hand, and we got a survivor. So Egypt, may she get well, and we're praying for her to have a strong recovery as she goes through rehabilitation in the hospital and so on and so forth. But those are the actual shootings that have occurred and that are occurring. All those gone and never forgotten. Pops, Angelino, G-Bone, D3, y'all in my prayers for life. Yeah. We gon' be when God calls. We all gotta die in here. Whether we or God, if you live, you can live a life within it. We gon' be when God calls. Feel the devil gotta die, nobody wins. Don't be scared, I'll be there when it hits. Open the gate, come on, let me in. We gon' be when God calls. Then you ain't ready to live like I had to decide. The devil cook your kids, it's hard to tell the truth. I'm a punk if I don't shoot. I don't want to be like you, making an excuse on how we gang bang with you. Get these chains loose. Most of these niggas is old fools. I ain't seen nothing new. And they looking for young niggas to screw, and them guns making the news every day. It's getting harder to sue. Most of these white niggas is Jews and confused when the 12 tribes assemble, bigger than me and you. We hope these cops get accused. You ain't God, you shoulda knew. Every day the earthquake's getting used, and that's a sign that we better move. Cause the rad's about to crash, nigga, and it's coming soon. When it happens, it's fast, and I'm passing up the room. You better get on your knees and pray to God to do it. We all gotta die in the end. Rather be a God if you live. You can pray to God within it. Where you gon' be when God comes? Feel the devil gotta die, nobody wins. Don't be scared, I'll be there when it hits. Open the gate, come on, let me in. It's like, you know what I'm saying?